The ANC in the Victor Molusi region now saying it's noted with serious concern footage currently circulating online, allegedly or apparently showing the Deputy Mayor of Bitou Municipality, Nokuzola Nkolwapi, discharging a firearm during a traditional ceremony to welcome back young men who've just completed their rite of passage into manhood. Well, the Deputy Mayor issued a statement a few hours ago claiming, in fact, that what she was filmed firing, as you can see here, is a replica. So let's bring in the ANC spokesperson in the Western Cape, Sifiso Mtsweni, who's joining us by phone this time. Sifiso, I'm hoping you're able to hear me. So the Deputy Mayor says that she was not discharging a real gun and it was a replica or a toy gun. Are you convinced that she's telling the truth?
Good evening to you. I hope you can hear me now. Look, I think if one did not believe in parody, one would have wanted to believe that this was just a parody statement. That is a laughable statement. Everybody can see that here's an irresponsible public representative behaving like a hooligan in public, running around holding a gun under the guise of a celebration. I mean, what type of a celebration does one have when one carries a gun, whether a replica or not, and shoots the gun in front of people where there's children, there's women, there's everybody in danger in their lives? We condemn that behavior. That is why we've taken a decision to open a case and ensure that we push for the removal of that irresponsible deputy mayor.
Just on that note then about the ANC's push to possibly have the deputy mayor removed, she's in fact addressed you directly in her statement saying you are using this moment for political point scoring to make political hay, if you will. Is that what you're doing, where you're now taking what may be a genuine concern for people but using it for political reasons to try and unseat her?
No, we are not the ones who shot a gun in public. We are not the ones who are behaving like hooligans. We are not the ones that were breaking the law, the Arms Control Act of 2000. She's the one doing that, unprovoked. She decided that the best way to welcome her sons back home is to take a firearm and discharge it publicly. And we don't believe that that is a manner in which a public representative should conduct herself. We don't believe that this is in line with her oath of office, let alone a senior position such as deputy mayor. We believe that that statement is laughable at best. It's a statement that was written in desperation. I mean, she also uses or undertones of feminism, playing victim, and really trying to come out as a person who really did not get filmed and get posted while shooting a firearm in public. And we think that that alone is enough grounds for her to be removed as a deputy mayor. It's not politics at all. It's the reality. It's what everybody has actually seen.
And the deputy mayor, Ms. Kolapi, claims basically that the sort of celebration, if you can call it that we see in the video, the discharging of this gun, is not something that is unique or the first time that it has happened. You live in the Western Cape. Help us out here. Is this how people in the province or an area like the Bitou municipality would generally or often at least celebrate the return of young boys or young men from the mountain?
This video would not have gotten the prominence that it did if this was an ordinary thing. And in any case, in what society do you celebrate anything by firing off a gun? That's what criminals do. If you go to funerals where criminals get buried, you'll see criminals discharging firearms in public. I mean, as near you speak, we have a senior member of parliament who's just been sentenced or who's just been found guilty for discharging a firearm under the guise of celebrating. The very same senior member of parliament claimed that the firearm he was carrying was a toy gun. Now, it looks like they're actually studying from the same nose. That was not a toy gun. That was a real gun. There is no celebration that we have ever witnessed where a sacred activity such as Umgidi is being utilized and celebrated via a gun. This was just pure hooliganism.
Right.
It shows the type of person that we're dealing with here, a person that should not be in public office in this country, a person that belongs in jail, a person that must be arrested for endangering the lives of the people.
Finally, then, so you have approached police to try and have charges brought against Deputy Mayor Kolwapi. Politically, though, what comes next for the ANC? Because as you and I know, the criminal justice process is one that can take years, as was an example in the Malema case, which you referenced, also to do with the discharge of a firearm in a public space.
The reality is this. We are going to instruct our councillors, we've already instructed them. The first order of business in the new year is to table a motion of no confidence, and hoping that the Democratic Alliance, which itself covers criminals, will be able to support, because it's only the right thing to do, to ensure that we don't have renegades and hooligans and rogues who are going around carrying guns and endangering the lives of the people serving in our public offices. So we will be tabling a motion of no confidence against us. We'll be following up with the police to ensure that this case is filed, she's arrested, and we'll ensure that come 2026 local government elections, she does not see public office again.